Happy Thursday, everybody. You know what it means? We're one more day closer to the weekend. Yay! I wanted to jump on here because while I was meditating this morning, this phrase popped in my head. Look beyond the surface. And when it popped in my head, I have been kind of meditating on that for the majority of the day. And I realized what it was trying to speak to, and it can speak to many different things. And so in one area, it could be a circumstance or a situation where if we're just looking at it from a surface level, we're not seeing the truth and we're not seeing the possibilities of what we're supposed to be learning and seeing. Because if we're just looking at it from a one-dimensional view, we're not going to see all aspects of it. Like with a problem, if we're just focusing on the surface of the problem, then we're not learning what that problem is raising up to us, to show us, to delve deeper into the truth and the answer. And this also goes along with people and relationships. So if you are just looking at a person from the surface, how they present, then you're really not getting to know what lies beneath and getting to know them in a more intimate, deeper level. And if you're not going below the surface and you're judging by appearances can mislead you. But what's underneath the appearance, if you get to know it, then you get to know the truth. And this goes in two ways. It can prevent you from investing in something that what's below the surface may not be real good, or the opposite. If what you see on the surface you're kind of not sure about, but you get to know them on a deeper level, then you're learning more about who they are, what their true essence is, what their spirit's like, what their heart is like. So if you're just engaging on a superficial surface level, then you're truly not getting to know them, and you're also not getting to know yourself if you're just dealing with what's on the surface. So I would encourage you, next time you're faced with an obstacle or you encounter someone you're not sure about based on the appearance or just the surface of the problem, I would encourage you to look beyond the surface and see what that person's true essence is. Really get to know who they are, because you may be missing out on a beautiful friendship or relationship. And when it's a circumstance or a problem, if you're just focused on the surface of it, you may not ever find the answer because you're not going within and seeing beyond the problem to find the answer. So now I want to read a verse to you, 2 verses actually. And the first one is 2 Corinthians 4:18. See, we fix our eyes not on what is seen, but what is unseen. For what is seen is temporary, but what is unseen is eternal. See? What you see is only temporary, but what you don't see, that's where the eternity lies. Now, the next verse is John 7:24, and this verse is actually from the words of Jesus, and that is, stop judging by mere appearance, but instead judge correctly. So, don't look at the appearance. Look at what's underneath or beyond. That way, you can see what beauty may lie beyond the surface, or you may see that you don't want to delve too far beyond the surface because you may not like what you see. But if you don't go beyond the surface, you'll never know. So, I'm going to leave you with that. I hope it helped you in some way. And I want you to know that you are beautiful, you are worthy, you are smart, you got this, you are loved, and most importantly, I love you.